fan of the Hauraki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jase, Mike and Keyzie on their Instagram at Hauraki Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Good on you, man.
Good stuff, mate.
How about this weather, You started drinking again, man?
I wish.
I reckon.
Did you manage to hold over the weekend?
Yeah.
Good on you, mate.
Hey, it's past 2 weeks to go, man.
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
Less than. Yeah,
and then
boy.
you're just going to absolutely be on it.
Well, I think I might even hold off for another couple of weeks, but I'll certainly start eating whatever I want. That's going to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I might hold off until the missus gets back.
Fair enough, mate.
You know?
And then just really
I need someone to look after the kid while I'm passed out in the backyard.
Yeah, no, fair enough, mate. Did you get on it, Pugs?
Oh, yeah.
Of course you
Good on you,
Responsibly,
mate.
responsibly.
Yeah,
did. Talk us through your Robbie Williams, mate.
It was bloody fantastic, man. So on the Friday, flew down to Welly, which as soon as I got in there, I was just like, this city's beautiful, especially after coming in here every day.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Auckland City, but I am from Wellington and I do love that city.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Do you?
Yeah. 100%.
Okay. No, that's good. That's cool,
yeah,
man.
Okay, cool. Saturday morning, drove from Welly to Hawke's Bay with my sister there.
How long's that drive?
About 3 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a fair old whack.
Little
eh?
hike, yeah.
Beautiful
But
day
it's
to be
good.
on the road,
It's,
though.
Oh, I bet. Because you're
there's
getting out of Wellington.
Towns sort of every half an hour.
Yeah.
Waipak,
Yeah.
Waipawa,
Yes.
Dannyvert.
We were staying in Waipak, actually,
Oh,
with
God.
a couple of her workmates. No, like they had picked there for the serenity of it, but they had a
Serenity.
beautiful home.
Great.
And yeah, went to the concert Mission Estate winery, whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
there. And yeah, he was unreal. Lady Hawk opened for him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how
And a
was
couple
Lady
of other
Hawk?
local
Big,
artists.
I'm a big Lady
Love
Hawk
Lady
fan.
Hawk.
Yeah,
she was
great.
awesome. Yep. Yeah, and then just was at Mission Estate, so I thought I'd have some Mission Estate wine.
Actually,
boy.
funny you should mention the old Hawke's Bay. I've had a couple of mates talking to me about wanting to move to Hawke's Bay. It seems
yeah.
quite a popular sort of destination for people my age.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they're sort of looking to live somewhere really nice. I mean, I don't know what the property values are like in Hawke's Bay, but I don't imagine they're cheap.
They're on the up.
Yes.
Sort
Like
of as a result
Tauranga.
of that Tauranga thing, yeah.
Yeah.
But it is beautiful over there. It's hot as hell.
Yes.
It was.
Yeah, I mean, they've been sort of mid-high 20s for God knows how long, 6 weeks or a couple of months. Hot, boy.
If you could live anywhere in New Zealand, Mogi, and do everything you needed to do work-wise, where would it be?
Well, Wellington for family,
Right, okay.
but not for weather.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
I would prefer to live in a smaller city than Auckland.
Sure. Yeah.
I like the villagey styles of Wellington. The weather is what drove me out.
Yes.
100%. I hate the weather down there.
I remember you talking to me about it and just loving the Auckland weather.
So good.
Yeah.
And then we had last year, which shit house. But now, look, like you're down in Wellington, I guarantee you it's still, like, you would have had a nice day, but there will be, like, it's still 14, 15 degrees.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it will be like that until December, January. You get a good day in February there.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah,
it's,
a couple
it
of
is.
days.
It is. It's like that, man. And I know people down there will be going, oh, no, I'm here. You should have been here in winter. We had such a good way. It's like, I know that you think that, but listen to me now. Everywhere else is a billion times better, and you can beat Wellington on a good day easily, especially when you have 60 sunny days in a row like we had here 2 summers ago. You can. Wellington on a good day is the same as everywhere else on a good day. There's just a lot more of them everywhere else.
Yes.
And I say that with all the love in my heart for Wellington.
Yeah.
That's
Look,
just a fact.
I hear
I
that.
have a fondness in my heart for Welly. And you know, I've had some good times and some not so good times in Welly.
Sure.
And, you know, spent a lot of time there doing theatre shows and comedy shows. And I do have an affection for it.
Yes.
I just sort of felt, and affection for the people too. The last couple of times I've been there, she's just a bit shabby. She's getting a bit shabby.
Oh, I would agree with that.
And,
I think Courtney Place in
yes,
particular is a
yes.
rundown.
I'd agree with that.
I think
Yeah.
it's just all. I don't know who to blame. Is it central government? Is it councils, Jase? What's going on?
I don't know.
I think when you've got homeless people, and I'm not blaming them because I think they should be in institutions or certainly looked after somehow. But you pay your taxes so that you don't have to worry about getting your head kicked in when you walk down one of the main streets in your capital city. That's why you pay your taxes.
And I have been assaulted in Courtney Place.
How good.
Now, what's that? Is it Miramar? Mm-hmm. Before you go to the airport.
Yeah,
it's just there, eh?
Yeah.
We did a B&B there over Christmas for about 8 days. A lovely little old villa.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And, my wife and I were like, actually... And the weather was really nice too, coincidentally. Wow. And we went all around that peninsula there, some nice little beaches. And we went, actually, we could potentially do this. But then I sort of thought back on my history in Wellington, the weather that I've endured there and gone, no, I can't. If I had a choice... I'd go to Nelson, probably.
Yeah. It's too far away from people.
Or even further than that, I'd probably go Bay of Islands.
Yeah, so I wouldn't mind Bay of Islands.
Beautiful.
I wouldn't mind the
there.
Hawke's Bay.
Yes, Hawke's Bay.
I just think it would get boring. But when you've got a hermit existence like you do,
I do,
then it doesn't really matter.
I want a place where I just walk down to the beach and throw my rod out.
Yeah, get your rod out.
Get my rod out.
Yeah. No, 100%. And I think about it more and more as I'm getting older now. It's just like I just need to set up my life so that I can. If it gets cold, I can just piss off somewhere warm.
Yeah, and I got to say, we stayed in Russell for a little while too. That was
beautiful.
It's so good, man.
It's stunning up there.
Yeah,
man.
and it was like, holy shit! And the place we were staying was literally kind of like my dream of right on the coast there. And I just walked 100 meters down to the beach, had a swim, did some fishing. Yeah, good times. There was There were no fruit carts, Pugs.
Oh, well, no, but that's for Greece. I'm not going to do that in Russell.
Where are you going?
Welly for family. If I could do this job in Welly, I'd be in Welly, and I love Welly.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki. The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
You got Welly vibes about you, actually.
Okay. I'll take that
sort of small town kind of.
Yeah, small town. Of just the capital. But I was thinking when we landed, it looked like everything had a real purpose of being there, just driving along the waterfront.
Right.
And then when I walk around here, I sort of think, okay, they've really just tried to jam pack as much as they possibly can into every corner that I look at.
Yeah.
That's kind of the vibe that I got. It's not to say that,
the problem that you've got, Pugs, is that you don't work where you live, or you don't live where you work.
Yes.
So Jase, you've done the same thing, but you guys live miles away from here. So I only I live really close to work, and I only deal with my suburb. I don't go for big drives. I don't know where anything is. I don't go anywhere. For me, Auckland is a small town.
Yeah.
Yes.
That makes sense.
I hear you. And, but having said that, fellas, I love Auckland. I think Auckland's a great city. But my wife and I, we're seriously looking apartments, CBD.
Yeah.
And I was, funnily enough, just perusing last night, going, but not your sort of modern. We're looking for a character apartment.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm into
like
those.
my father-in-law had one.
It'd be awesome.
Fantastic
for you to do that because you love your food. You be in town, pop out, wandering around, go to the movies there.
Totally
beautiful.
Go down to the harbour bridge there, and go for a fish.
Oh, I thought you were going to. It's all good, man. It's not that bad, is it?
It's not that grim, Mogi. But yeah, and which is so weird because 10 years ago, if you had asked me, I was all for your Coromandels, your small town sort of bushy kind of environment. But I've come to understand myself a lot better than I used to understand myself, and that would be. That would be massively shooting myself in the foot. I'd go mad.
I think the idea of it is great.
Indeed.
But the reality of having nothing else going on.
Yes.
You can turn up and you go, it's like when, with Waiheke. Oh my God, beautiful, isn't it? The birds and all that. And then within about 3 weeks you're going, that too, you better shut the fuck up while I'm trying to sleep.
Totally, man.
Something's getting shot.
Totally. Because you have these like fantasies of, living a simple life and all that sort of shit. But I'd go doolally.
Yeah.
Because even though I am quite, I do have a hermit-like nature. I do also like to get out and about because I've realised that I actually can't sit around for too long before I start going mad and my brain starts eating me. So I have to go out and I'll do this and I'll do that and I'll do that. You know what I mean? And for that reason, what I'm thinking, Auckland CBD apartment, you know, because we've got the family batch if we want to go and have a beautiful spot to stay. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or we just go out.
But also I feel like a change. Like, because you've lived here forever.
Yes.
And it must be like, oh, God, I'm over this. That was me with Wellington. It's like 16 years. It's like, okay.
Time to move on. Yeah. Okay, Pugs, you happy with that?
All right, mate.
With you moving to the CBD, to a character apartment.
Yeah, I tell you what we could do. We could get a spare room.
I'd be keen.
And you can move in and so you're closer to work so you don't have to go, you know.
I'd be a great flatmate for you.
How long does it take you to get home?
On the bus, about 40 minutes and then like a 10, 15 minute drive after that.
Oh.
So I drive to get the bus.
So about an hour.
Yeah, roundabout. Which is fucking awesome.
What a bald hag.
Yeah, you see, it takes me 25.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Must be nice.
Good stuff.
You got a car park, though, eh?
For now.
Exactly.
Got to read my contract.
Your Hauraki Big Show Keyzie word of the day is...
CBD.
Nice.
CBD.
If you know what I'm
CBDB.
saying... CBD.
What's the drug that sounds like that?
CBD.
Oh, it is CBD.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's in your basil, mate.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's called CBD.
Yes, it's a chemical.
I think you're right, Pugs.
Thank you.
Can you Google that?
No, I don't need to.
Cannabidiol.
Is that the part that gets you wasted?
Could help lower pain and inflammation due to arthritis. There you go.
That chills you out, brother.
So good, man. Good stuff.
Good on you, mate.
Give us a follow on Instagram at Hauraki Big Show. Follow us as well at Hoity J, at Mr. Mike Minogue, at Call Me Pugs. Don't follow at Chris Key NZ. Also, send in all the Keyzie words at the end of this week with your phone number. You can win yourself a prize on Monday, and we're going to draw one today, aren't we, fellas?
Shit, yeah.
Hell
Good
yeah.
stuff, man.
Righto.
Thanks, mate.